I was actually considering for about 3 seconds going back and grabbing a bunch of other stuff that I need to evolve manually and just showing them all off in one massive haul. I decided I was a bit lazy. I was too lazy to even fight the police officer on Route 222. Still haven't gotten him out of the way yet. I think there's like a number of trainers I haven't gotten out of the way yet, but I'm not going to show those on screen because at this point it's basically just pushovers. That's pretty much it. I think there's a bunch of trainers at the hotel. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Anyhow, I went and picked up another Luxio, as I said. I evolved into Luxray. It is actually part dark in this hack. I thought it wasn't for some reason. Picked up another Flaffy, evolved into Ampharos. It is part dragon, like it's a Mega Evolution, which is nice. Picked up, well, yeah, no, I picked the Tangler up off on screen and then just evolved it. And then I got Snorlax. This is the third Snorlax I encountered. The second one decided, well, didn't decide to do anything of its own. Mitros decided to just sport that shit-eating grin that it always has and land a critical and kill it. So thanks, Mitros. He almost got booted off the team as a result of that. And by which I mean, like, booted off the team for this segment. Because today's segment, we're going to be getting the final gym badge. I think there's one or two things that I want to have a look around in the city first, just because I didn't really do a bang-up job of exploring the city before. I guess this is just like underground... oh, hang on, what? Yeah. Oh, I guess they're like brothers or maybe like grandpa or something, I don't know. So this is just like Underground Fans R Us Sunny Shore chapter? I don't know. I'm president of the Duel Masters chapter in Wyoming. That was a terrible impression right there. I think there was meant to be more like a sound. I don't know. We're starting this segment off swimmingly, aren't we? Oh, hi. I'm not too sure if I want to go to the gym yet. I actually want to go and talk to this person, just to, like, establish that she doesn't really do anything right now. So yeah, she's the Frontier Brain in charge of the Battle Arcade. I mentioned this in the previous segment, but just wanted to mention it here for, I don't know, posterity, completion, I don't know. Eldman. I'll be right back and proving... I'll just quickly prove you wrong, and then I'll be right back to establish that I have proven you wrong. To be quite frank, though, he's probably going to kick my ass. I'm a little bit under level for this gym, so hopefully the trainers here will get me another couple of levels, and I could actually kick this guy's ass. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, I did the thing where I summoned him back to the gym off screen just to like see if there was any differences or anything like that, but no, there actually wasn't. And I forgot that I only did that off screen and didn't actually do it yet, so let's go over here. A far less fleshed out lighthouse than the one in Olivine City. It just takes you up here. Here is Mr. Down in the Doldrums himself. I don't know why you haven't already tried challenging the Pokemon League. I mean, you're not going to win, because you've only got one type of Pokemon, and one of the Elite Four members is, in fact, a Ground-type user. So you're basically just boned. But, I mean, don't let that stop you, dude. They'll at least give you some kind of a challenge. But, nope. I guess you're just far too dedicated to your duties as a gym leader. So, I guess it's just up to me, I guess. I guess. Can we stop saying that? Alright, he's back. It's like I exist and I just cure everything. That's Overheat, which would be nice if I was planning on giving that to anybody besides Met Roast, who kind of has to have it. It's not like I can really give him Flamethrower or anything like that, but it's an okay move, I suppose. Which reminds me, I've got to go back to the lakes and get the TMs from there. because those might be pretty useful. I think I made a point to... There was something else I felt like I was supposed to do, and then I just didn't do it. I think I was meant to change up Pompota's moveset. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure Toxic will still be somewhat useful in this gym. I'll lead out. I'll lead with him actually. See if he can get some kind of success early on in this gym. So there you can see the gym's gimmick. You got to step on these buttons, and it switches these weird like walkways around, and you got to solve the puzzle in order to get to the next room. Simple enough to start with. Simple enough to start with in terms of wild Pokemon as well. Wild, why? Why did I say wild? Anyhow. Yeah, Plusle. And Pachirisu. Do you have Minun though? That's the most important question. Pompota don't. I was about to say if Pompota got its ass handed to it by Pachirisu. If Pompota actually did lose to that Pachirisu, I would have just booted it straight off the team and put someone in to replace it. Wait, you're a school kid. How the hell do you have healing items? God, I hope that's not the case with every trainer in this gym. That's going to be really irritating. Ugh. Whatever. Again, not really having a great deal to talk about. I really wish I did, but maybe I'll come up with some kind of stupid reference on the fly or something like that. No, that's not where I wanted to go at all, was it? So now I gotta make another full rotation. I think I just do this. Okay, so now we're in this section. I think we want to, like, hit this a couple of times. That's great, because it does these things as well and opens up pathways up towards here. I think this one's actually simple enough. It's the last one that might spin me for a little bit of a loop. Let's get Mint Roast up front. My Pota's gotten a level up, which I guess is at least some kind of benefit from this gym, but I get the impression that I actually took a look at Pompota's stats, like the stats of Skuntank in general. Let me actually see if there's any, like... Yeah... It's not very good. Like, I thought I'd be able to manage with that, but it's really not all that great. It's got, like, a nice... It's got buffs to its HP, it's got buffs to its defense. I think everything else is just, like, a +1 or a -1, like, literally. It goes from 84 to 85 speed, 61 to 60 special defense, that sort of random crap. I'm just like, it's basically there to even things out, and I think it got a 479, 495, that's like a 16 base stat total increase. So, I don't know. I feel like I should probably... I was thinking about changing up its moveset just to give it a new... I don't know. It can get Explosion. I could give it Explosion. I think it's either through the TM or it gets it at 59, so maybe I can give it Explosion then or something like that. You'll notice that I actually replaced Poison Jab on its moveset with a Gunk Shot. And that's basically just there because it's got a pretty okay physical attack, but I decided if this thing's going to hit, it's got to hit as hard as it possibly can and just sort of ignore any potential accuracy, like any potential chances to miss, which is why I put the Gunk Shot on there over Poison Jab. I'm probably thinking about getting rid of Toxic for Explosion, just because the other three moves are all decent enough as type coverage. And then I might put Toxic on somewhere else that might be a bit more effective on something that's a bit tankier. So perhaps something like $3 might benefit better from that. So, Illicit is paralyzed. I don't want to stay in for that. I guess we'll try Jaeger. I was tossing up between Jaeger or $3 for this gym. I decided to go with Jaeger just because it's got a bit of speed behind it, and so that might benefit it from for setting up a Light Screen or a Reflect. At the same time, though, because of how frail its defenses are anyway, particularly on the physical side, it's probably going to be one of those things that sets up the 2 screens and then dies immediately. So yeah, there's Wild Charge. That's replaced, I think... That has actually replaced Volt Tackle in this hack, so... no point in upbreeding your Pikachus with Light Balls, because you're not going to get shit out of it. He's not going to get shit out of his Wild Charge either, because I'm pretty sure that's just going to kill it. Might kill Jaeger as well. Ooh, dang it. That's RNG being an asshole there, because the first one only did 58 damage, and then that one went and did 63, so... That was a bit shite. I should probably have a look at my stash of healing items. 10, 24, 10... I mean, this isn't, like, terrible. But I think I'll use my healing items for now, but once I'm done and ready to fight the gym leader, I'll probably go back and stock up on healing items and stuff. So I'll give Jaeger a bit of a patch up. Illison needs some lava cookie shenanigans, and I think I'll have her lead this next fight. She's a little bit, just a touch under the weather for this fight, but this should be right. Not gonna sing those lines at all. I think even if I did sing lines for some characters, it should exclusively be the black belts like Jish does. Okay, so train a Pokemon at level 60 does not excite me in the slightest. Oh boy, Ice Punch. Oh dearie me. This guy might be hitting me for 6. How much is Leap Blade gonna do? And is Static gonna paralyze me again? Static did not work off there, but definitely bailing the fuck out in case it decides to go with another Ice Punch. Even if it goes with like a Thunder Punch, Mitrose is still gonna be, you know, resistant to it. That's cool. They're critical. Make sure to hit as hard as it possibly can. That's great and everything. Oh boy, Cross Chop. This thing is fast. Can't deny that. If Suricate was around, maybe I'd probably get... This thing might be a bit easier if I had Suricate, but... Now I actually can't even remember if I have Suricate. No, I don't. I left Suricate behind. Okay, Luxray. With the knowledge that it is now a Dark type, I can send Dick Kickham in for his first trundle of the gym challenge here. Luxray is not particularly fast, but it does have Intimidate, which is actually quite annoying. So I'll take the opportunity to get that attack boost, well, that attack drop redid, pardon me. And I guess I'm not going to take too much damage from Spark. Oh, +1, okay, so +1 defense, and that is still very much risking a 2-hit KO. How powerful is Spark in this freaking game? Like, did it get a change? Or did maybe Luxray's stats get a change? Let me actually have a look at that. Luxray, is it not going to step? That must have just been a really, really powerful... Yeah, that must have just been a really powerful Spark. High jump kick, go. That should kick its ass. I'm not at -1 attack anymore. I mean, I'm not a +1 attack either, but high jump kick is a very powerful move. Yeah, I don't want to be putting up with any more Encores. I really hope Dawn's gotten rid of that move from her Clefable. I think she actually has. I'm not 100% sure about that, because if I get harassed by her on the way up to Victory Road, then I may find myself getting screwed out. That might be part of the reason I want to keep a hold of Pompoda, at least for going into the next segment, because if I do get harassed by Dawn again, then Pompoda will be great for taking out Clefable, especially now that I've got Gunk Shot, something that'll actually hit it harder. Okay, let's fight the random Pikachu. This is totally a Pikachu. It is Okay, okay, we need to start a petition to hand into Vince McMahon. Poker Kid Megan for 24/7 champion. This has to happen. Vince needs to book it. Like, Vince needs to book it immediately. She could probably benefit without the Pichu. Even though it's got static. Why does Ellison have to constantly get smacked with static? Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Pichus. It would have been hilarious if one of those Pichus was just like the spiky-eared one. That would have been a nice little just like reference to make there. But evidently that is not the case. Okay, Lava Cookie. I feel like you're going to be exhausting what little remains of my supply there. Okay, so there's at least 2 trainers here. I think what we want to do is we want to move this around a bit. Ah, right. Okay. So these ones rotate a full 180 degrees before going back. Alright. Before going back, I'm not entirely sure what the goal was with that. Might as well give Rampart a Tilda. I was probably going to save him for Volkner, but might as well see. I think the best idea here is to maybe give... I know Electabuzz has Cross Chop on it, but I'm actually kind of wondering if it has any other type coverage moves. Well, then there's also Ice Punch as well, but we'll see how this goes down. Substitute? This is going to take a bit of a while, isn't it? Because if it keeps spamming Substitute... Oh boy, focus. It's a Sub Puncher. That's what it was going for. It couldn't Sub Punch though, because I kept getting rid of its substitutes. It did waste my PP though. Electrode. You're probably using nothing, because Quick Claw. Just flip you off is about as hard as I did Cyrus. Okay. No, I don't need to do anything. I'll give Rampart one more go and then pull him back for the Volkner fight. She wants to feel the... What? What does she give it? Does she give up, like, her battling prowess for drugs or shit? Or some shit? Teeter Dance, what? I was not aware that Raichu could get Teeter Dance. Lantern. You're getting a Leaf Blade to the face, aren't you? Rip. I feel like it might not be a bad idea to level these team members up just a little bit further, because with the lackeys having level 60s, I kind of dread what levels Volkner is going to be packing here. Let's give Gunk Shot a try. I was about to say shot, which would have been incredibly redundant. Jolteon doesn't have a great deal of defensive capabilities, but that just goes to show how shitty Pompota's attacking power is. I actually changed up its EV spread, got rid of all the EVs that I had invested into its special attacks since it didn't have Flamethrower anymore, and focused that all into attack, and it still only did about 2/3 of a bar on a Jolteon. That's a bit on the piss weak side right there. Oh, damn it. Forgot. Yeah, Intimidate. Wild Charge. High Jump Kick. At least I'm not missing with High Jump Kick so far. Now that I've said that, I'm probably went and jinxed myself out of hitting with High Jump Kick against Volkner. Okay. From there, move that out the way. Put Jaeger up front. He's the lowest level on the team. And then Jaeger's probably just going to get himself one-shotted or something like that. So you mean to tell me that the gym leader received such shitty challenges over a long period of time that it bored him to the point that he decided, well, I might as well just, like, renovate the gym just for the shits and gigs aspect of it. Okay, Jaeger will not be knocking that thing out. So, Crunch. Magnezone. You can eat a overheat to the face, I suppose. That works. Let's see, because we can actually go through that. I thought that was like a barricade, like, that you couldn't get past because it's all electrified and stuff. Apparently not. Okay, now I believe that is the last trainer that we have to fight in this gym. I probably could have just held off on healing, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, because I'm not going to put Jaeger up front. I'm just going to give Mitrost a shot here. I think we want to do this. Fight this trainer, and then I think from there we got to go all the way back and heal. Okay, Ampharos. Knowing that it is part dragon, it's a terrible idea to hit this thing with an overheat, so I guess we're going to go Shadow Balls. Okay, let me burn this thing, because, yeah, you're dead. Jaeger, I guess, because he can use Dazzling Gleam. Hey, the burn came in handy. And, I guess Rampart will have to kick this Magnazone's ass. Oh, jeez. Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon is a bit of a thing, isn't it? Damn it. Fine, Mark Punch. Oh shit, wait, she's not out of Pokemon yet? Damn it. Oh crap. Toxic. Oh no, 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 this is not good. This is not good at all. Earthquake. Thank you. Are you dead? What the fuck? Had I just elected not to use healing items in that fight, I would have lost. Like, I literally only won because I used a Hyper Potion on Rampart. Okay, that actually scared the absolute shit out of me. I mean, there's nothing else I can really do besides, like, go in and fight the gym leader anyway. But, Jesus fucking Christ. That last schmuck was not fucking around. Hang on. Now we want that, so that we can get this set up right here. Let me do that. I think we do these ones. Yeah, we spin that 3 times. Go down and around, spin that once, and then we go into the 3rd floor, spin that once, which is 180 degrees, spin that, go up through here. If we hit this once, no, we hit it twice. Yeah, we do that, spin that again, I guess. No, not quite. Oh, wait, no, hang on, I remember. We spin that once, and then it gets us here. And then we want to spin that. Oh, wait, shit. No, hang on. Crap. See, this is the part where I get stumped. No, that's not what I want either. Hold on, what? Okay, give me a second here. How do I get past this? Because I can't go in that direction. Unless I... Oh, hang on. No, hang on. I can go in that direction. So what do I do here? Oh, there we go. That works. I am fully healed, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, go to lead, get some screens going. And, maybe this will go down well enough. I'm not confident, I'll tell you that much. I'm certainly not confident. I feel like this might actually be a battle between 2 depressed people, because I'm not going into this with a great deal of confidence, and he's not exactly going into this with a great deal of enthusiasm over my battling prowess, I guess? I don't know. I guess the first hope is that I can get past whatever this Jolteon does and get up some screens. Thunderwave may cause some problems. Okay. Got the light screen off, at least. So Thunderbolt's not going to do quite a huge amount of damage. If I can set up a Reflect, then I might pull Jaeger back. Okay. That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. In that case, I don't want to go into Rampart immediately. I don't want to, like, show my hand, I guess. So let's see if Pompoda can do something. Its exploits against the previous Jolteon did not fill me with a great deal of confidence, but Perhaps things will be different this time around. I think what I would like to do is try to focus... I think I want to give this thing a bunch of crunches, just because that's a bit more of a consistent damage dealer. Plus there's a chance of reducing its defense, so even if this is like barely a two-shot, getting a defense drop here would make getting the two-shot a lot easier. Evidently that's not going to happen. This whole paralysis shtick is getting a little bit annoying. Rampart can say no to that without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, looks like he might be sending in Electivire. That thing, I imagine he's sending it in because it's part fighting. So, Gunk Shot. Does that... That hits him neutral. Okay, that's okay, I guess. That's a two-shot if I can connect another Gunk Shot. I feel like this Electivire is probably packing Earthquake, though. So... I can't outspeed with Jaeger because it's paralyzed. Maybe I can go in... Let's give Illison a shot. If it's part fighting, I can hit it super effectively with Psycho Cut. And that's his ace as well, because it had the seals and stuff like that. So yeah, Earthquake as I kind of expected. Life Orb as well, which means Psycho Cut's going to be a little bit... more devastating to Electivire than regularly. Yep. Okay, so that's his ace out the picture just immediately. Now his replacement's going to probably be something that can get rid of Illison with the greatest of ease. So, Rotom. I actually don't even know what Rotom form this is. It might be the it might be the Roast. We might be expecting the Roast. One way or the other, can't really send in Rampart because it's got Levitate. So let's see what Rotom form he's packing. This Rotom form is it's the Oven. It's an Oven War. The only good move I have against this thing though is Shadow Ball. He's keen with going for the stab boost. Not too sure if that's the greatest idea because I've still got my light screens going. Now I could go in with Rampart anyway and try to hit this thing with Rock Wrecker. Another move which I haven't actually established is on my team at the moment. I think it literally got it at 58 or 57 or something like that. I got rid of Stone Edge. Now, assuming it's going to keep going with the Thunderbolt, I can switch Rampart in and just get a... Yeah, like it's an easy free switch in, so I can go with that route, I guess. Oh no, he's actually opted for the Overheat. That's going to do a little bit more damage than I would like for it to, just because it's got the thing. Does this thing have White Herb? That's looking very much like a White Herb. Yep, there's White Herb. There goes Reflect. Let's give Rock Wrecker a shot. After Will-O-Wisp misses. That's pretty good. Rock Wrecker, if you don't know, is a rock-type version of... I mean, you could say it's a rock-type version of Hyper Beam, but it is a physical move, so it's more like a rock-type version of Giga Impact, if we're going to be technical. Although I think the only reason Giga Impact was even implemented in this generation is because Hyper Beam was physical before being, like, part... being like a normal type move. It was physical in the first 3 generations, but it isn't anymore. He's got another Rotom. Does he just have a team like of Rotoms? Like, what did he have? He had the Jolteon. This is his second Rotom. He had the Electivire. Is this like a wash form Rotom? It actually is as well. This thing might have an Ice move? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like it probably wasn't the best idea to send in Illison though. Okay, Thunder Wave. If I can get past the paralysis, I'll be able to hit this thing hard with the Leaf Blade. There's literally a decent chunk of damage. I'm not too sure what Rotom's physical defenses are like, though. One shot, though. Didn't even need the critical as well, so... A critical would be absolutely lovely there, mind you, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. Luxray. Rampart can kill it with Earthquake or even Hammer Arm or something along those lines. One way or the... yeah, there's also the, dang. There is also the, Intimidate factor that I've got to be dealing with. So I feel like I should probably stay in and let Illison take the hit here. He has 3 left. I was wondering for like half a second why he's still got 3 left, and that's because he switched the Jolteon out. So I still got to deal with that a little bit later on. Oh. Let Illison survive it, but then it's just like, well, no, you were planning on having it die so that you would have something else to send in to kill the Luxray, and so the game's just like, no, you're not getting that advantage. I'm alright with this, though. I get the outspeed here, plus 1 attack, plus 1 defense, for once. Crunch, shouldn't do a whole lot. Oh, go fuck yourself, game. Fuck's sake. That was not a fucking good thing to have happen right there. That was really, really bad. Also, did I say Hammer Arm previously? I obviously was meant to say Superpower. What the hell is Luxray's physical attack? That's done more damage to Rampart than it really should have. Like, what the hell? Maybe I made a mistake in not using a Luxray in this playthrough. I mean, not that I have any real reason to, like... whatever. Raichu. How do I deal with this Raichu? I feel like it might not have been the best idea to go in with Mint Roast here, because if this Raichu has Surf, it's going to one-shot me. Yeah, there's Surf. That's probably the reason he sent in the Raichu to begin with, because he's got the Surf. And just to rub it in my face, has to get a critical. Damn it. I don't really want to let Rampart die here, but I think I might have to start delving into my items here, because if I don't, I am going to lose. Do I have any full restores? That I might want to hang on to for the time being. I feel like Jaeger's going to die to whatever Raichu throws at it anyway. Can Pompoda survive anything from this Raichu? It actually did a better job than I expected. I think its special defense is a little bit better than its physical, so that's not like the worst thing in the world. Can I tank another hit and maybe get off the Toxic on this thing? Or maybe hit this thing with a... It doesn't have great physical defense, so maybe if I can hit this thing with a Gunk Shot, that might help. Well, I've connected. If this can somehow get a one-shot on the Raichu, then I'm about golden. This is a bit shy. Okay. Full restore now. Gets rid of the paralysis as well. This Raichu probably has... It's almost certainly got static, but it's probably also got Thunder Wave or something to put that thing back on. Oh, hello. Hello, Focus Miss. That's doing a fair amount. What's that? A special defense drop? Are you shitting me? I didn't know Focus Blast reduced special defense. Damn it. Okay, that sucks. I really hope that's not going to come back to bite me in the ass. Well, okay. Kill it. Thank Christ for that. Okay, there's static. Yeah, I figured as much. Now, do I want to go back in with Jaeger and set up some screens? I feel like that's probably a good idea. The Jolteon might go for Thunder Wave first up here. If it does and I fail, I'll probably take the turn here to heal up Rampart, switch in, and then just finish this Jolteon off. Might not even be a bad idea to try to finish the Jolteon off with Jaeger. Let's see how that goes, because even if I fail to get the KO... Will I survive that? I will survive that. So, if I fail to get the KO, which I'm expecting to... Okay. He's not healed anything in this entire fight, so he's going to heal this thing right here. That gives me a free turn to set up a light screen. I'm then going to use a Hyper Potion to heal Rampart. And then, assuming that Jolteon goes with another Thunderbolt and KOs Jaeger here... Nope, it's gonna go Thunder Wave. That's really dumb. Why didn't you just go for the kill there? You're just like, no, I see your plan. I'm just gonna sort of make you think you've got to switch out. Not that it would have mattered, because it's just gonna keep going with the Thunderbolt here. I'm gonna let Jaeger take the hit here, because it's probably gonna go with like one of those things. Why did it not, like... That's really dumb. Why didn't it just spam Shadow Ball to begin with? It wouldn't have been quite as powerful as... Well, actually, it would have been more powerful than Thunderbolt, because it would have hit super effectively. That's really dumb. Oh my... Oh, gee, no. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, it has Grass Knot. Rampart, you're a legend for surviving that, but fucking Jesus. That was the game. That was literally the game right there if Grass Knot killed. Oh my god. Well, I wish I didn't have to put up with bloody Volkner anymore, but there is a gym leader rematch. Plus, if I ever play the TCG, I'll have to be dealing with Volkners in the decks running Pikachu and Zekrom. It's a good card. But in terms of badges, that's it. I can use Waterfall now. I think I do have the Waterfall HM. I've had it for a bit of a while, but now I have the ability to actually use it outside of battle. So yeah, he gives you the Wild Charge TM, which replaces Charge Beam. So that's a nice little thing to have right there. Okay, so I think I need to conclude this segment right now, because there are a couple of children at home from school today, and they are causing my mother a great deal of grief, and as a result, the back end of the segment has been kind of slightly permeated by her banshee squeals. So, next time we're going to be heading up north. I think I'll probably do a couple of more things in the mainland before I do that, but I'm going to be heading up north, fighting off a bunch of trainers, probably working out if I need a slave for Waterfall. I almost certainly do. I mean, I'm not expecting anything on my current team to be able to use it. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, I'll work that out, all of that stuff out before I have to record the next segment. So I will see you next time.